Hello and welcome back. So when we finished off last time, I had done basically everything in this canyon layer. So next up is well, I don't know what's next, but we're going down. So we're at Sublayer 302 right now. Grumpy Kong is the director of manufacturing. Interesting.
I think I know why Void and his crew are stealing the bananas. A fractone back there told me they're melting down the bananas and using them for energy. Apparently that big machine they're riding around in needs tons of energy to dig through the planet. Those thieves are gonna steal every last banana from the underground world. Can't let them do that, DK.
Interesting. What's this layer? I see, like, solid walls, like concrete. What do we got? The Divide. Sublayer 400. Stomp, Stump, and Clomper. Punch power level 2. I need another point. Okay. The road forks into two paths ahead. Only you know which way to go. Come to the fork in the path. Left side, right side, you decide. Or both sides. Hello from Architect and Real Estate. We sell plots in the oddest of spots. You can build your cozy little getaway with a comfy bed and a helpful concept. 100. Okay. I built one getaway in this layer.
Path of green or the path of snow? How do we decide which way to go? Find the bananas. That's all I know. Maybe if we get some sleep, the answer will show.
So there you go.
too slow because I do nothing. Yeah. Sweet.
Hello, I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible. 1 Samuel 10. Then Samuel took a flask of olive oil and poured it on Saul's head and kissed him, saying, "Has not the Lord anointed you ruler over his inheritance? When you leave me today, you will meet 2 men near Rachel's tomb, at Zelzah on the border of Benjamin. They will say to you, 'The donkeys you set out to look for have been found, and now your father has stopped thinking about them and is worried about you. He's asking, what shall I do about my son?' Then you will go on from there until you reach the great tree of Tabor. 3 men going up to worship God at Bethel will meet you there. One will be carrying 3 young goats, another 3 loaves of bread, and another a skin of wine. They will greet you and offer you 2 loaves of bread, which you will accept from them. After that you will go to Gibeah of God, where there is a Philistine outpost. As you approach the town, you will meet a procession of prophets coming down from the high place with lyres, timbrels, pipes, and harps being played before them, and they will be prophesying. The Spirit of the Lord will come powerfully upon you, and you will prophesy with them, and you will be changed into a different person. Once these signs are fulfilled, do whatever your hand finds to do, for God is with you. Go down ahead of me to Gilgal. I will surely come down to you to sacrifice burnt offerings and fellowship offerings, but you must wait 7 days until I come to you and tell you what you are to do." As Saul turned to leave Samuel, God changed Saul's heart, and all these signs were fulfilled that day. When he and his servant arrived at Gibeah, a procession of prophets met him. The Spirit of God came powerfully upon him, and he joined in their prophesying. When all those who had formerly known him saw him prophesying with the prophets, they asked each other, "What is this that happened to the son of Kish? Is Saul also among the prophets?" A man who lived there answered, "And who is their father?" So it became a saying, "Is Saul also among the prophets?" After Saul had stopped prophesying, he went to the high place. Now Saul's uncle asked him and his servant, "Where have you been?" "Looking for the donkeys," he said, "but when we saw they were not to be found, we went to Samuel." Saul's uncle said, "Tell me what Samuel said to you." Saul replied, "He assured us that the donkeys had been found." But he did not tell his uncle what Samuel had said about the kingship. Samuel summoned the people of Israel to the Lord at Mizpah and said to them, "This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. I brought up Israel up out of Egypt, and I delivered you from the power of Egypt and all the kingdoms that oppressed you. But you have now rejected your God, who saves you out of all of your disasters and calamities. And you have said, 'No, appoint a king over us.' So now present yourselves before the Lord by your tribes and clans." When Samuel had all Israel come forward by tribes, the tribe of Benjamin was taken by lot. Then he brought forward the tribe of Benjamin clan by clan, and Matri's clan was taken. Finally, Saul son of Kish was taken. But when they looked at him, he was not to be found. So they inquired further of the Lord, "Has the man come here yet?" And the Lord said, "Yes, he has hidden himself among the supplies." They ran and brought him out, and as he stood among the people, he was a head taller than any of the others. Samuel said to all the people, "Do you see the man the Lord has chosen? There is no one like him among all the people." Then the people shouted, "Long live the king!" Samuel explained to the people the rights and duties of kingship. He wrote them down on a scroll and deposited it before the Lord. Then Samuel dismissed the people to go to their own homes. Saul also went to his home in Gibeah, accompanied by valiant men whose hearts God had touched. But some scoundrels said, "How can this fellow save us?" They despised him and brought him no gifts. But Saul kept silent. May God bless the reading of his word. Freezer Layer. Sublayer 500. Old Colt Crest. Chilling in the freezer layer. I need more skill points for this. Okay.
Hey, DK, are you awake? Listen, do you hear that? It's the sound of water, right? Maybe a river or something. The sound of flowing water is so relaxing. I bet I sleep real good. Oh, good night. Oh. Hey, you awake? They have lemon sherbet here. On hot days back home, we used to sit on a park bench and eat that stuff. Sometimes the breeze would rush between the buildings just as the lemony taste hit my tongue. Well, I guess you'd prefer a banana split, wouldn't you, DK? Good night. Can't sleep, DK? Me neither. You're supposed to count some kind of animal to help you fall asleep, right? It's worth a try. 1 zebra, 2 zebras.
I was advised to try counting your counting your blessings. You'll never run out.
3, 4, 5 zebras. They're too fast. My sleepy brain can't keep up. Better start over. 1 zebra, 2 zebras. Whew. guess you're not as cold because you're covered in fur. Well, I'm freezing. Could you scooch over a bit and block the wind for me? Much better. Thank you. When we're done napping, can we go somewhere warm?
Well, we chose this way. It's gonna be cold the whole time.
Refreshed and ready to go.
Sublayer 501. Build another getaway here.
Time for a break.
The beds here are now comfy level 4.
Hey, DK, are you awake? I had a weird dream. This room is covered in chocolate, right? In my dream, I was sleeping in here and everything started to melt. When I jumped out of bed, I was covered head to toe in chocolate goop. And then you gobbled me up. Chomp. I know you'd never do that for real, DK, but if I ever turned into a banana, I'd be worried. Good night.
Welcome, cool customers. I am the elder of this super chill village. I used to be this cold creamery's hottest chef. I churn out new frozen treats every day, brah. But I'm retired now and churning out cool tunes as a laid-back DJ instead. So, what brings you here? What flavor are you craving, brah? Bananas. Oh, bananas, is it? Bad timing, brah. Our whole stock of bananas was just stolen. Extremely uncool. I'd usually serve up my zebra bonanza at a time like this. But timing isn't on your side, brah. Just before you arrived, someone named Poppy from Void Company came through here. She said she would share some tasty new ingredient with me. But the moment I lowered my guard, she made off with all of our bananas. And worse than that, she also broke our ancient record into pieces, brah. If you can find and bring me the 3 ancient record pieces, then we'll be chill again, brah.
this ice cube from that ice maker outside. I'm pretty sure it's made of fruit juice. It's so sweet. DK, don't tell Grandma I had sugar before bed, okay?
Oh, Pauline has a family. She didn't just spawn out of nothing.
Good night. Yes, got 'em all!
Serve it up to me, brah. Not again.
I've got no choice.
Zebra Bananza. That voice! Such a sweet sound. Perfect for my Zebra Bananza. Treat yourself to increased speed. They'll sprint right over any terrain. No slipping, no sliding, no so sweet. And a dash of dash even over water. Not even crumbly crust can slow you down, brah. The finishing touch, charge dash. What a sweet treat! Your zebra skills are cooler than cool. Zebra Bananza is on the menu and you're serving it up fast, brah.
We did it, DK! You got the Zebra Bananza!
Bravo! What a delectable performance. Now you have me wanting seconds. Now you can use Zebra Bananza to cross crumbly crust bridges. Those sweet dreams of yours are within reach, brah. You just gotta hoof it fast.
Thank you, Elder!
Zebra Bananza. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Now you can cross any crumbly crust bridge without full improvement. The entrance to the cooling tower is back on top of this layer. You can just use that barrel kit as a shortcut, bro. There's other bridges, though. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, right over here. Such a cool zebra bird. Heavy on the bird, brah. Okay, so I know that it's on left and right here. Get away here. 7 getaways. Saga the Explorer Zone, verse 7. Snow is an interesting substance. A firm step on snow leaves a footprint behind. You can also crack a tap and make sculptures. Pile up and up and you can live in it like a house. There are so many things in this world we could never have imagined.
Wow! I can't stop watching it snow! It's a blizzard higher up, but the snow down here is softer, fluffier. And it's cold like the snow back home, but it makes me feel all warm and cozy inside. Snow has all kinds of moods. I like that. Good night. Hey, TK, are you awake? Must be fun to run on top of the water like a zebra. How does that work? Can I do it too? You just step on the water really light and fast, right? And then step again before the first leg sinks. And then just keep doing it over and over and over and over. No way, DK. However you're doing it, it's actually impossible.
Yeah, it is impossible. Poppy Kong. I'm the Director of Intelligence for Void Company, but you can call me Poppy Kong.
Whoa! She disappeared!
Where'd she go? Right. Missed. I'm just sort of dodging at this point. I have no idea where she is. That was a more methodical fight than most of the earlier ones.
Woo! We finally stopped her!
So my mission has failed. You saw right through my stealth perfume. I did not see that coming. Yes, darlings, you beat me fair and square, so I'll give you the key. Don't fool yourself into thinking you can stop the president. He's relentless, and I'm not the only one standing in your way. You'll see that soon enough. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. So when we come back next time, we'll see what's below. I'm sure it's probably more freezer, but I'm not but not... Well, I guess I'm not totally sure. But it's probably more freezer. At any rate, that's going to be it for today, so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.